All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Mr. Squarrel. We're playing some more DC Worlds Collide, and I want to say before this video starts that I appreciate you being here. It is always fun chatting with everyone, and let's get started with this video. Okay, so today's video is going to be about Hal Jordan. This is going to be an initial preliminary review of him. I'm kind of positioning him right now. He has decent gear he is sitting at I just realized his gear set is actually a little wonky right now, and there is a reason behind that. It is because if we look at his set, hold on, let's see. I just caught that. I can't believe I didn't catch that earlier. It's not that big of a deal. It just means that both sets are a little on the weird side. I'm not going to worry too much. Let's see if actually there's a way to, is there another crit set that I have? If I might actually do that because it's kind of a nice boost to crit. And then let's see if we can just, what am I missing? What did I just lose from replacing that out? Still block. So we're going to strengthen this up real quick, just because I want that crit. And we'll get a little bit of that crit stat back up. Is this the smartest thing I've ever done? No. But I want that attack stat up. So when we look at him right now, he's sitting at currently about 120,000 HP, 16,525 attack, 2,623 defense, and 193 speed. So he's not very fast. But that's okay because with Lex Luthor on the team, he is causing him to attack more than he would traditionally attack, which is a good thing. Or where he attacks in order, right? So he doesn't need to be fast. Currently, again, I'm trying to keep this as like where people might be around this point rather than just like boom, accelerating him. And then you're like, mine's not even anywhere near close to him. So he technically has a single dupe in him. Why do I know that? Because he's at 8 stars. 8 stars are at rank 8. Rank 8 means that you have for a legendary a single dupe in them because again, they had to get a dupe in order to get up. I did not actually pull a second dupe of him. I just did this through shards, the shards that you pulled in different stores. So I have him at 8 stars. That means that when his skill is, he does, so currently right now, I think you get this at rank 7. His ult increases. I don't fully remember the exact rank that but moral of the story is right now in his current standing, he does 90% damage on each one of those planes. If he kills someone, he gets stronger. His basic attack does 105% of his attack. It gives him a shield that's worth 40% of his attack power. He can has a 50% chance to trigger his enhanced basic attack whenever he attacks. That gives him the 50-50. He can cleanse 2 debuffs if it triggers, which is really nice if he gets stunned, and then this triggers, he actually breaks out of the stun and will go attack, which is absolutely bonkers and very good. His passive at rank 8 will then, what it does is it increases the shield amplification. So what he does on his ultimate is he throws airplanes at people. Those airplanes, he can empower those airplanes with the more shield up to 50. If he has a shield that's up to 50% of his health, he is going to increase the damage of those planes by 50%. So therefore, pretty good. And then finally, one thing that's really cool about him is that whenever his teammates lose HP, drops by 1%, any shield he gains is strengthened by an additional 1%. So that means that his teammates are losing HP, the shields that he gets are much stronger. That can be from, I'm assuming that's from any source, which means that as a fight goes on, he actually gets a lot stronger as long as people are continually shielding him. He is meant to be in a shield team, and he's meant to be the star in that shield team. Okay, so with that in mind, I have many characters I am working on to get him to be as broken as possible. Wonder Woman is a very good character. However, I'm going to say this now. He needs more shields. So Lex and him make actually a phenomenal pairing together, but I even want more shields than that. But we'll get into that more later. So one of the things that I wanted to first do is show how he works on a non-optimal team. And then I'm going to show him on an optimal team. How am I going to show him on a non-optimal team? We're going to go to Convergence, where this is a little bit easier, but he's on a non-optimal team right now. We can go to 1620. You'll see this is easy right now. Oh, wow, they're all right. This is the wrong thing. I wanted to go, where is it? This right here, 7.6. So this is medium difficulty. Hal Jordan's right here in the bottom right. I'm actually going to get rid of Zatanna. I had Zatanna there. I don't need Zatanna there. I need a tank instead. And so, actually would probably work just fine right there is Hal Jordan, John Stewart. So I'm not super worried about this team. I'm just going to show how he operates by himself without any kind of like shields. You will notice that, yes, this is easy. So it's not exactly the best comparison in the world because this is easy. But it is important to note that he is nowhere near as strong as he normally is on a team that is not meant for him. Because what's happening on teams that are not shielding constantly is that a chunk of his passive is just not working, and he is not getting that massive damage increase because he's not getting shield. The only shields are coming are from himself, and he doesn't shield that much. And it's a chance to give the shield out. So let's keep going forward a little bit. I want to show a few more things. Actually, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to do this. We're going to go to ultimates. I want him to be second, and then we'll do this. So what's important to understand about all of this is that he's very good, but he's very good in a very specific team. It's kind of like Green Lantern Jessica. She needs a very specific team. Again, this is the preliminary. This is the initial analysis of a character. Right as you get them to 8 stars, they're baseline. I'm going to say this is a baseline investment, and that means that they are not massively invested in. This is like what I would consider early game, like early mid game average investment. He's good. And I love his ultimate. I think it's super cool, right? And you're even seeing, is he doing the most on the team? Yeah, he's also the most built on the team. So he is meant to be plowing through. Also, you're getting these things too. I'm going to be giving all these to actually John now, because I want him to be as like super strong as possible. Because I'm John Stewart just needs investment, and once you get him invested, he is legitimately one of the best characters in the game. That's makes me happy. If you've seen it in prior videos, John Stewart's like one of my favorite characters in the animated universe. So we're seeing he's plowing through things. It really also is he wants to kill the characters. He needs to. So there is that. He's very similar in that way to like Green Arrow. And he really wants to be hitting the last hit, because when he does that, he is cranking out more of those airplanes. Those airplanes do a ton of damage. The one thing that I'm trying to work on him with, that I do really like running Zatanna with this team, and I'm contemplating maybe even just Zatanna is the way to go, because I want crit. I want a lot of crit, because those planes need to be critting. And to me, Zatanna is such a great crit buffer, that if you have like a crit set, you're hitting, and with just like the baseline equipments, you're doing some good stuff. And so for me, I think I'm going to build up Pandora. However, if Mr. Terrific is a support, I'm going to go, if he's a shield supporter, I'm going Hamtaro for him. Because then that would be absolutely phenomenal, and then it just has you have a wonderful synergy with this whole team in the ways it's like about not but just buffing like how you're buffing Jess, you're making this team just work perfectly, as you're seeing right here. So again, I don't have the most optimal team in the world right now. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, nice John, there you go. Get your guy, man. Okay, there we go. This is pretty much going to end it. He is a great closer. So you see that? Look at that. That is, oh man, that's nice. So I'm going to end this part right here. This is going to be the last part of this one, and he just closed it out. Again, does he work well? We're going to end here. I'm going to go to the next stage. So what I want to show him on is now a stage where he is completely outclassed, and where I'm actually currently struggling right now. So the next thing I want to show is if we go to, well, one thing we can show, well, I'll go here. We're going to go to 1830. This is where I am currently struggling right now. But I can show you on an optimal team what he looks like. And why? Well, I'm not going to say optimal because there's not a lot of shielders on this team, but on a good-ish team. So as we're watching this video, like this is the interaction I really want to show. And this is why I think Lex, so he's got the crit buff now. You see that crit. That's why I love Zatanna with him, because she's giving him increased crit. He's doing more crit damage. It's great. He's got, I mean, he's probably sitting close to like 30, 40 crit right now. There was that thing. He just got the enhanced basic attack. That's great. I'm loving it. Okay, and now see, he brings him in. Great. And now he's going to do his ultimate. Look at that shield that he's got on it. That's about a 25% bonus damage shield. Look. Ooh. That's never happened before. We're going to play for realsies now. If I can actually somehow win this, we're playing for realsies. Hold up now, people. Hold up. Okay, okay, let's see if we can get some more stuns going. Okay, not good. Okay, ooh, very good. Okay, I want to heal up. I don't want Wonder Woman dying. That actually just saved Wonder Woman. Nope. And then we're going to do this, because I need to make sure Wonder Woman does not die. She might actually die to... Yep. Well, then this shield just went back up. That's not good. Okay, I need to see if I can take this shield out. Okay, we're going to have to use this. No stun. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, this is still not, we're not done yet. Hold on, I'm actually not going to trigger that yet. Hold up. Now, the reason I'm not doing that just yet, because I want to get Lex's shield up. There we go. Hold up. This could... Okay, wait now. Okay. Whoa. Oh. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Ooh, what this? Enhance sphere. We unlocked. I'll come back later. I am so excited right now. Okay, well. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I pressed the cat. Okay, now, one of the beautiful things about... Okay, this light is telling me to... Give me a minute, I'm going to pause real quick. I want it from the recording. Okay, I'm going to come back to that later, now that I have artifacts. Oh, I'm so excited. So, one of the things that I really wanted to show about that is that he really carried in that team, right? He looked good in the other one where it was easy, right? But when you pair him up with Lex, he becomes a monster, like a straight up monster. And that is because he's getting those shields. Those shields are like half of his... The more HP Lex is going to get, this is very much a long-term investment. With the more shields, the more that's going around, like more shields that are getting applied, the stronger he's getting. And when he shoots those ults off, remember, once he gets even further into the, when you get his badge up to like full rank 3, when he ults the first time, he's increasing the damage of the next ult, which just means you want him cycling through ults really fast, because he empowers the next one, now empowers the next one, now empowers the next one. Yeah. And again, you're not like, it isn't like 1 is stronger than 2, 2 is stronger than 3. I mean, like, they progressively get stronger. It just empowers the next one. But it will always, empower by a percentage. And so with that, I really want to come back to this character. He operates incredibly well. Oh, okay. So we're doing the badge thing. All right. I'll come back later. We're going to... Okay. Great. Thank you. Won't let me not do that. And I... Okay, whatever. We come back later. I'm worried about it later. I'm not. We're gonna talk about badges, artifacts at a different point. It's a very different video. I need to make sure I understand what the system is before I tell you about it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, what this? And so when I'm saying all of this, is that I gave him crit right here because I want him critting a lot. He is gonna be hitting really hard, and I would really, I mean, if you are like, I personally love the shield meta. That's like one of my favorite team synergies. Therefore, I am really pushing for it right now. So that for me, Hal Jordan was kind of like a no-brainer because I just really like this team. And I also think you should play a way that is fun to you. As long as you have the resources to do that. And then, also just it's what you get too. You can make anything work in this game. There's so many comps that work so many different ways, and you've seen that in all the different team synergy videos, that there's so many flex options, guys. That's why I was saying worry about like pairings. Like if you're gonna go get Wonder Woman, get Zatanna. If you've got Lex, get Jessica. So like Lex and Jessica, right? And then if you've got Ocean Master, go with what's his name? Nightwing. But don't pair Nightwing with what's his name? Lex Luthor. They don't synergize well. But I'm gonna come back to this. So he is very, very, very good on and off the shield team. I mean, off the shield team, he's good. I'd say he's like AS tier. On the shield team though, with shielders all around him, dude is straight up like meta, like super meta tier. I'd actually say he is like, but that's with a lot of characters, right? But when he is surrounded by shielders, this dude is gonna pop off in a like crazy way. And like if you've got the Green Lantern Corp around him, he is just like there are shields going left and right. You're getting Green Lantern Jess empowered. You're getting him empowered. Like they all build off of each other so incredibly well that I think they have probably one of the best team synergies. And not only are you doing damage, you are shielding your team. To me, the Green Lanterns, it's kind of like a whole Paladin team. They're doing damage, but they're healing you while they're doing it. In this case, they're not healing you, they're shielding you, right? And then as a flex spot, I think I would just throw Zatanna on it because then she's giving people crit, some life steal. That's pretty nice. You can also just throw Pandora on it. Okay, but I'm digressing again. What I'm trying to get at with this character is that off that team, he's good. I would say he's good. Good. There are people that do it better though. Honestly, off the shield team, I would rather have Constantine than him. Personally, I just think Constantine's a better character in general. And like not let me be very careful, specific. I would rather have, if I'm going like Zatanna, Wonder Woman with no Lex and no other shielders, no Lex, let's just say no Lex, then I'm not running him. I'm not like on the mishmash teams that I'm using for the convergence, then yeah, I have to, right? Because you use what you got, right? But then even then I'm still working on like, Green Lantern Jess, and then I'll get John Stewart, and then he's gonna be good again, right? So it's like, give and take. But that's my thoughts on him initially. This is, again, I'm going to be very, very, very specific. This is an initial video of Hal Jordan Green Lantern. I will continue to build him up. This is where I imagine people, when you're watching this video, these are kind of like where people might potentially be around, and just giving a general whether or not you should summon for him. If you really like shields, go with it. If you don't like the shield team, don't go with it. He needs shields. That's my recommendation. If you like shields, like me, I love shields. I love the shield meta. It is like my favorite comp in this game. I know I've been preaching about this thing. I love it. I will continue. This is the way I like to play these games. Like, I'm not a big revive guy. I don't know. I just that I don't like revive things. It annoys me. But other people might really like it. Maybe people are debuffers. I mean, if that's you, go. I mean, then you got Sinestro. That's great too. That's just not me. I like this. So Hal Jordan for me is awesome. But so good off. So he's good. I would say most characters in this game are good. There's a couple that are not good, but he is good. But I mean, he is like straight meta. Like he is broken, OP, broken when you pair him with Lex and other shielders. That's my 2-bit. And I hope this video helps you if you're thinking about summoning, if you're thinking about, trying to go for him in some way, shape. I mean, you can't really go for him unless you do that pack that came out, that supporter pack, which I'm not going to get into cost and all these things. I made other videos about it. I will just say this. If there is a specific legendary that you are looking for and you are willing to drop some cash on the game, is it worth it? I think it's worth it because guarantees are worth. On a gacha game, I hate gacha in the sense that like you're trying to find something that you're getting maybe a 1% chance of trying to find it. You're not going to. Sorry. But if you got a guarantee, and again, I am not encouraging you to spend money on this game. It is if this is something you already do, and if you're asking if it's worth it or not. For me as a content creator, that's how I got him, and I have been running him ever since. Because I like the team. But now, mind you, he is not fully optimal right now because I need to work on Green Lantern Jets. So I got a lot of other things I need to be working on around him. I need to get John Stewart up and running. I mean, Zatanna's pretty good by herself, so she's just kind of like the Swiss Army knife. I just throw you onto the team, and I'm not going to worry about. Like, I'm not even going to really right now worry about Pandora. I'm actually waiting to see what Mr. Terrific does. I'm hoping he is what I hope he is, but if he's not, well, that's going to be a bummer for me, and I'm just going to keep running the teams that I'm running. But if he is, ooh, baby, I might actually even do a summon stream if Mr. Terrific is like an epic shield, like team shielder support. If he is, I might do a summon stream just because also, justice for Darwin, but the actor too. I mean, I'm waiting to see what happens and what they do with those characters. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video was somewhat helpful, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next time. And remember, failing is just your first attempt at learning.